fire. I no move with the rear. Yeah, but because crazy players in a bath, you know. Do brother, as you say, say all the kotoko, any house in the ano, air compare has the kotoko, motivated player, play and I send them motivated and we say, hey, we have the kotoko match, we couldn't acquire the aso. It's the answer, no, yeah, say, Yakokumase, Ako Shep Kotoko, players, the boy, year, party matches, not can be able to be winning now.
Maximum, I say, Namima from 0302216545. 0302216546. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Papa Myxtro. Number one coach.
Chakapama. Yonko.
Abraham in Kansas. Do not frame a Pirugu. Chakapama.
Yonko.
Papa Myxtro.
Yes, sir.
Very much to Akasa. I think media, if he's House of Folk team today, only the running and also Moshe. Players signing. Players are yes, sign. I don't think so. Mufiti, Puse was said. Mobile House of Folk. Because like a big team like House of Folk, who share players, who share House of Folk with baller, 30 mistakes now, and a dozen, and then attacking machinery. Said Maxwell Lacan for the past 5 years or 6 years, attacking machinery, scoring the problem. So are we football the only and a ability for one season now? When we say the first season, I won't say we attacking machinery the problem won. The second season, we have to fix it. Or at least any better. What are we seeing? Coach no bread, coach no bread. It's a cat no kind. It's a bufu, like we are saying. But coach no bread. It's supportive. Young coaching, no anything. On Black Star issue, if he say the day are you say free Black Star, maybe I'm not only club. Maybe a performance no form. If you're a Ghanaian, you say the performance is possible. Why not say undeserved to be friend? Maybe a coach never see German.
Okay. 0302216545. 0302216546. Hello, good morning.
Papa Masu.
Okay, Yanko Agbedefu.
Yeah, but you're not careful. And then you make Jesus present in Masu.
Yanko.
And I'm in Canada.
Me ba to yanko ko ni mude agbedefu
ha support us na and a good team no the playing interview now in here na power there also what and you because you going to see your opinion is your like what your nose is your whole and me ka say me start to go house match na say no and I'm who said no house supporters no and am boa management ni support prayers no who share your league way the way I league in Abedua. Now, Crash has needed edgy ball, edgy cap. No, has a coach Kotoko. The next match, Uko Teria, Nipa 32.
32 saying.
Oh, me see, some if I have some kind. A police phone, I am a mobile negotiator who can almost change of hotels, you know.
Nancy, and Quadacro, the banana and Quadana doses in numbers. Okay.
Yes. New Japan Airport, a cost for $4.8 million. We did all the house supporters. Omupa has the next match on Bobono. Omuko Stadium, that stadium, Ninyama, ticket in the Kipunacho D. So, who calls the house and we need 2030 from Nejusika?
I would again, dear now.
You see, dear now, Japan Airport, a cost $4.8 million.
Boy, Japan Airport, dear Japan.
Oh, I see them in there by 2 months from maybe no. I dance to you.
I'm better for
Biobeko Stadium, Lagos Stadium, in Bay Mano. Maybe no, I bet to draw. Now, on ticket name Quano says Stadium near my house and maybe near. Me parent friend, make your scanning Amobia. Me can't go at show, and the best and Panamicacho.
Yate.
I tell you, a Chama Harisa Comutan. I can never have the relegation cry. So we schedule to be the house in Ghana and that will be on the back. Because of what is in what? Say a question a Kotokopa, the 3 points. Let's say that we do a crack. Now the next match, let's say 27, 32. Now we're better at prayer to carry a confidence about ball.
I better for my minister, I'm in for final caller and I'm saying interview back. El Hadama. Final caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Papa Masu.
Yes, sir.
Martin.
Yeah, I mean, you're about to when you.
But I'm doing the job, boy. If I find brand, Papa Masu, yes.
Joe boy, I'm going.
Oh, has yeah, how not the national. Who's over my wife? I bet that's a crumple. Not who shall come. Yeah, well, problem or young attacking side move. Because coach, you know, Yakuban Paranidi, because we share players are Yatomana, on your Wabomodia Manity. What has permanent I could say no. Didn't I say, young supporters, Damian Pabiase. If you say, Onita de Utmus of Brennan, who not a idea, and say you go near what I say. Nemo no, Lucia say, you to me, who's a yard you to me to player BIU. Yeah, you go point to me and do not say to me, then you to me, Chiacana, not say it to me, what the fans said this season for the say, then I can 9 matches 9 days. Number we never fan say, next, you better prepare for next season. I say to me, for modern talk, strikers. I wear them, which my breath mono. I'm a team now for you say I have, and I am Bobbin Sahon, what you say?
Matthias,
yeah, winning side.
Mate. Bibi abe fine. Nyamenka opa abusua for yemfa a freno emfa ensia ma abusua for Asempa FM sunye 94.7 da hotin konya so the Thursday's edition of the Ultimate Sport Show. Me did my show, me din komo ba ku bi e wo studio ha abasisi a enam say Virgin Sun every Lawson Herbal aba edinu papa edi aba. Yankoma na chema na kwa aba na fe wi a enkomo the free Lawson Herbal no. Yentie sima dupe na fe ye ba de di onyina no yetumi edi atoaso. Virgin Sun
ya ni Myxtro
bibi aboko de
radio adom na so
me ho ye pa Lawson for ho nyina bia ye kaba
Dr. Lawson ho ye pa
ya doctor why ka che doctor obo adwuma
matemeka
obo adwuma pa adope metiefo aye krado enupai to obo ase simadu ne chirechiremu echom ne bia ye benya bi na yetumi ato
Myxtro me da se waje me feso na ode me abora Asempa FM so na me gidi se wo show yi ekọ achi a nipa dodo na eti se wo den sempa ewo football bebre Ghana man ana de beso mo man no na ma memfa akonya we so enchia watiefo ene wona eti Asempa FM nyina se anopai so mosom for Virgin Sun matena se biem se de menu apanyi eka no se metena se dia na wa wonim se e wapomden wonsam ho ana se enuro maako miensa Dr. Lawson Chairman aka the Virgin Doctor edi abedwa man so ena me no obedi nkomo edi afa ho na Myxtro ade ba ko ne se ye didie ye nom ye hye ye kwa ye ba nyina no yare ewo ho emanipa na ya na ye ba kasefidie so na ye kase ya eya no obi free se ye ho tayen obi free say bi aye ha wo mo but onim say ye boa no ama ne nipadua no watimi ahweso yie enti se ama me ne wanhwe nso ye yare obi nso benya wo pa ne free yare because abrabo no ya na free say ye tamfo ne de oben ya o ka ye ho asem da bi nyo na ye tamfo na emum yare chew na ka to wonom na se wuntimi mie wa no nkasa ho na hu say yare no e na o tamfo prekope enti obi bi a wutie ma no pen no Lawson Herbal Center ye di nro maako miensa ene dia bedwa man so ye wo Lawson Herbal mixture wo ho ye wo Lawson delay man capsules wo ho ye wo Lawson law care mixture wo ho ni nyina no e wo pharmacy e wo herbal shop ba bia bekọ bia etunton no bia no ubenya bi ato wo ho na emum hye no so se esansa no pe magi brain ti me be se me no agya nchichemu fa aduru no miensa nyina ho na wo de ye beto a ebeboa wo me se Lawson Herbal mixture e ye panyi de panyin wei e ye malaria duru a ene ya ye de abedwa man so a yede akutia etridi yare yede akutia malaria enti malaria enti ebia wo ye obi a wotie manopai na ene wonum taaye wonwono ene obota efono edrume bia woni so taaye otum edrume bia wo ye adwuma kakra bia wote se wabre malaria enti kura na eya na waye buhu malaria enti Myxtro bi ohonom a woda na dwa wontimi nna na nipadua emu ehyehye no nipadua no eya na emu aye hyehye at the same time bonsa awasa ade no eya malaria enetimi ya sa na oma no na ade baako a ehunu se malaria timi ba obi nipadua etimi ba ye chronic na ama nipadua na abre no join this se kobasa se ni pakro do ho no ma nani no etimi yellowish se de ebi kura ono wo ani yawe bi nanso na malaria ena didi padua ni ma etimi ne sa obi kura malaria nti wo Johnson ana Johnson no bonsa yellowish ba malaria etna ni padua mu ta sa enhaw ni nyina no nsunsu anso no utimi hu no enti wo a wutie ma no pai na wo pesa wo de wo free atridi yare ho wo pesa wo de wo free malaria ho no Mr. uye nhwemu wi a ebibidru a ekutia malaria na etu malaria sidokudoku no eye Lawson herbal mixture na mo Mr. se utie ma no pai na ebia wo de nya malaria na mo de na ya arthritis what the romanticism what the sabi general bodily pains ni bi na disturbable now won so person ni padua no ekuru ewom ebrase yawo ewo ni padua no etimi free ho na so ni padua no timi de ne ho kase a ewom etimi nya ahodene moja timi di afurusane de a mese anopai eduru a metimi de mensasi mebuadi ho adanse aka kire wo se we ni abibiduru a etu na me yawase ebresa sabro asifri ni padua no eye Lawson herbal mixture obi si mi kotodwe etimi hu no eya na achia meto asintine ya na atwetwe me Lawson herbal mixture ni bi etonom woda so we a wonsa ya na asensene ubonsa mienu na amiensa eya na keka to so wuntimi mfa nso adie mu o so adie mu kura na wonsa epopo ko Lawson herbal mixture ni bi nefa ye wodru ma Lawson herbal mixture ni wo bi bidru a abrebia no mo amoye adwumadene no o pesa ade akina wonya ahode foforo na atimi to adwuma so bia koye de a eye Lawson herbal mixture no na virgin sun me kamfo de amo anopai se eye atanum bie na sabi emoja no enya adwuma ni padua kwa no entimi nyina so enya from fa numbers no eye 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 Shano so say delay man capsules wo ho delay ya mama dru na bema bia ene wo bobra na wo mpesa wo bedi areho anajo na wo pesa wo gina wo na so cha wo nkwana nyina je sade me virgin and Myxtro me se me de me bo akokora na me sra awrade nyankopon se hwe na ma me masem ankofom because ade da wo baby
wow
na be ma woni beje kura na agi se wo me masem timi gina so ampa because o woska na wo be ma nya adwuma kura ni nya dai enye enti so person woni gina breast car wo ho de a na wo discard mo oba na edu anajo a wo betimi ya adwuma mo oba no nso atiaka wo so de a eduru a me kamfo de ama no Lawson delay man capsules
very well
Lawson delay man capsules ubansa wonoma obane si duhine ewa himfie because delay man capsules yanom to ho wunum ye no pan mienu anyumra edo ba nante 24 hours ni nyina
wow
bra what dey ase
24 hours
yes because enya friend obane ba okope aphrodisia duro bi na wonom no akoma abeje utwi no wonom mama uti aya oya wunum delay na esanse nya adwuma instant ntino di obawu ne se ahomache no ba ma bia no so sori anopa wo bom pan se rade me da so ma de pa bia cheme a ade a e wo so hwe se ebebo ni mu ase ama wo so ya tiazefo no eye wo me masem
sa
yes na da me so da na me be ma ayira
o so da na ayira
yes e hwana me pay delay capsules dim yenu no me ye me no me ya me bedu adwuma m 10 o'clock na fe na ma nsem be ma na pije ni
pie
e hwana mu se pabne me da so ye be ma enti dia me se me be ma be wudi e ankama so me diti asem nka ensi
wow
because delay man capsules ni manuma ma manya secret wom manuma ma me sisi ma ye dene manuma ma me kotojo ma ye dene enti Myxtro me da bia me ka se enya sister pa na asema walente ma kaninja ekuro mu ankama no ka be prepare wo mo
na na nware o ya mu den ukun wo mo
bra odi nya abotra ha ye kwa ho Myxtro me to da me tro no ma beba bi o so nya secret o awa brabom e wo ne ma ne ntem mi mu mi secret wo ho ene dia me nko na menim na mo mo bebu ho no ma o so wo dia me kan nyina wonte no person o be ka ha me ma ne bo afro no o be gida ni so
sa ube wie no
delay man capsules no and yes adwuma no Mr. Dr. Lawson number no ko pharmacy ko herbal shop baby atunton no bia no wo so Lawson delay man capsules 0248 61 99 61 99 Myxtro komana ya the name of ya DC ya local mixture no we ya baba so aduru
okay
we ya ode pu aduru na me ka kire Ghana fo ma se me unim say Ghana for man nyina ye menu ama no
no kre
Ghana for man nyina ye manam fofo na me bo rubber bia na de da ba ho ni nyina ye Ghana for man
okay
because se wo ye adwuma na maaju utuma Myxtro bibia wo ye bia kwaso jojo enti me sra man ne se loke heba me sha ne sade ye ne virgin son menam kroma obia baje me so no wo ba bia wo so pesa wo gi bibi pa firi be ma ho be ma ne ya wo dia forever no na be ma ne pia bontra de wo nkan no wo de ba no maloke ne nya wodru
okay
di enti na ma me kasa Myxtro e ma ne bebre na wo hia Ghana for ma ye ho fe na so obu woro ma engine to kura bedem engine ayo overhauling what you see oba bia na wo depua says good mans
wow
1 year
wow
amasabi enkabone ba emasabi ensansa begu ahimfie na no amasabi libido na wo ni pedua matenka no ayera ena kura ni pedua no so tia na etie fo an wo fon Mr. Peloka ni binom we no futini wom ojama ha ban ka ho 23 ha ban ebi ka ho afe yakopa asahwam ene ape natural spices ginger and lemon e de aka ho we ne adru anasa haban a wo ye oba na abrabia ne abrabia pese ni pedua ya akona ya soro han a wono no ma betimi ama ahimfie wa dry ahimfie wa close na ho aye wense be ma ne ba wato so abo umpewe na opede yi wonom local na meslow ebia ode puan 1 year ni enkoi ndom to aso be 5 bottles to 6 bottles wonum wie no ebesiesie ahimfie onyina enkaboni bi ama na be ma ne ba se edan na oba ne so opa na okọ East Legon
akọ bia ma no
ahimfie wa ache na wi enti do beka bi obetie he wo ye be ma won so num bi because na mema bebre Myxtro awo infection
enokre
ha utimi hia boy bi na ne nsa ba ko hye ne botom aya na nsa wa drip wo ye guy na nsu no odwi ase ho ye fra bibi ntwide obi kura ho se makote ene be ma bia ya hwan ma baba so no ne be ma na afo aka kete
aye se crayon
aye ke crayon no baba so na ye ne sa obi kura ho ma infection nti no ne nkwamo no nso ayemre ode ne wo kan oba na ne be ma ajojo arahuo emema ni bi di arahuo anajo ero na me virgin san ma fa to me hu so se de mama me fans no emema no so mabua mo ama matimi aye kinkon emema no so mabua mo mama samatimi agina enti kopelo ke heba me hya na kira kwan nanyi baba so no kateva emfiri wo so na so me masem no ende ne ho mesra awalefo no manduro ni mom we na dia ne gie enkabom ene asomdwe ebe oba ne be ma asetrem ko pharmacy ko herbal shop enwori ya me nsa virgin san maje bra me ni nua Myxtro ene ya bodo tofa de ama no eye 0248 61 99 0248 61 99 0242 133 577 one I penchire mu na mo pedodo atu nyina na emfesa numbers no bedase erade adoma next week Thursday no besa wo Asempa Sports so Myxtro bedase
Virgin Sun yedase okwaye chia doctor na Musa yen yade pa ediama ya enya asemkwa mame anchia odasani inde odema you are sleeping to be suffer inde odasani formerly of Capital FM in Kumasi odasani odema yanchia odasani pa yedi besianum na ya homeso Franco Trading Enterprise adaroma mobile phones ni na accessories ni na phone gadget bia opebia no Franco Trading Enterprise na kofe bi ediaba smart TVs Franco air conditioners enso eka ho CCTV cameras ahodo nyina no Franco Trading Enterprise obia ode mawo anope wotime nka ne nkrabata no Ghana ha bebia Franco shop ni bi ewo honomo frɛ no sesia na say still a 40% discount and ode ye adwuma 0246 422338 and 0555 939311 Franco Trading Enterprise was still phone papa efie en ho me ho meso aba ye ba ye de amano ne nsem no e de to aso sesia e de ama Okay, I'm say technicians no be ba hwehwe e de amai na fi etimi yes blog no e de afi ho and I'm say edoso pa. Okay, even if you betimi yi sa blog no de afi ho na fi etimi akwem. Okay, yenye na yenyi eno free na fe ye say technicians no be ba be boy na fe yetumin akwen ma busuafo Asempa FM so nie 94.7 yemfa ma no de no ento asosisi a abra technicians no eba na o ma behwe na omo aboy na ya resolve bibia but we are driving here no pay me comfort Seahorse ultra cool coolant e de ama eno ne coolant papa abadwaman so drivers nyina car owners nyina Seahorse ultra cool coolant Seahorse ultra cool coolant eno ne fofora aba papa what you say dey am catch you say oh sorry anopa be a water tank ne so say ensuo ne gum no wo say tank ne nchen awe na ache brown bi egu ha e che say coolant no enye papa what you say sa na ha engine pa and I'm say Seahorse ultra cool coolant no prevent overheating, it protect against rust and corrosion, and lubricate the water pump and extended the life of your engine and to what temen kapet na che say uyama show tumrikai na kopɛ Seahorse ultra cool coolant Seahorse ultra cool coolant eno ne betimi aboa ma wo engine no etimi ate apopa ne boa no so enyen den kra baby eton oil ne baby auto coolant no udru ha fadin ko Seahorse ultra cool coolant Seahorse ultra cool coolant ena no pɛ me de ma wo opɛ frɛ ebia ne dudu mu opɛ bi na atu a frɛ yen 0244 577 559 and 0544 133 169. Seahorse ultra cool coolant. The right additives makes the right coolant. I don't pay omakai ho and yet tibema yede enkomono e de eba e wujumedian so. Ensanso yana. Yenso here.
I got experience, I got do everything too much. And no
Now where?
Yami adu me be a fan take but abojo mo JD ma fusane ya. I mean no.
You know.
Me kasam won say
O tete.
Me hi.
O tete.
I mean I dey be obi oni mu ye. I say the okasa onya na say niam nko ya mo ntia and we were expecting 3 goals.
Debbie.
I mean
Debbie.
The grandmasters no e kasa mo jikakra mo mobia mo kakra. Oh, mo ncheba kwa na ki na ko na kwi ai. But elana na mo ya na ki na ko ka me no dania. Masa.
Go listen.
I Vinicius no cry no onye serious. Can no gombe dey o.
But enra na me no neto.
Yeah.
You would admit to say now ni baby are going to be free baba.
In the lineup to home. I'm saying you rely on Mbappe. Say Mbappe na you go no ho. I'm going say nepa te na hina go ibe fiaba.
Na wo yam hihye.
But no said I no build me dey come catch you say. Sam fa. But on any day I am e say otwa me boboro ni wie. Me more. Remember no come bobo ma me doubt Madrid there.
But now tete.
Me hi. But you bowie no ahye me dia. Amejiri. But the joy energy the ehonte team we dey ma me no e do so chain areho dey team dey ma do sham ten kwanya me ma do yen sham ma na me ada come Germany e chain say me wra ho.
Yesterday was your day.
Oh my ready yanko
dem ye bia fai
afa
dem ye bia
abelo that is papa obodam papa ready mo boy yakono are you watching me like that? God, Jacopo. Boy, dear, oh, her boy, so who am I day? And no ball her board was a whole day.
Hey, Madrid,
you do be to England now. One for soon or boy. Three.
And go see a guy.
Oh, yeah, in simple. Nini about was not Chifana 1 will be a Nipako win 1.5 and dear boy. A boy, Kaki 2 will get about Gusen to the ticket.
I'm a fin to crowd who are during.
Coach now share glass on whoosh you. Coach now share glass on
Chelsea ball. Oh, bless. Bless.
No, Jogging Sanchez. The difference between in fact Sanchez is better. Hey, brother man. Sanchez no was struggle, but in all honesty, no, why improve it?
Well,
because last season, small errors now not all year. No, this season it has reduced. In fact, there was no reason why you should drop Sanchez. Was your rotation? He wants to give opportunities for other players.
Yeah. Did Ramani did?
Keep on from the very beginning. We no pressure.
No pressure on so.
No pressure. Silly mistakes. What the ball? The punish back white, back choose blue. You can't see the difference between white and blue.
Oh, Jesse for the
but no, Eric, you can't see the difference between white and blue.
But we know what tension can do.
And the coach didn't manage the game well, Myxtro, in all honesty. Because even at 2-2, what is you need to withdraw the line a little bit. Sure, even the fencing, the Mbele
yeah.
When they had the ball, Chelsea players there, no more was wrong. At that point, the game is played over 2 legs, and you knockout football. The most important thing is to make sure you go home with an advantage or with a slim disadvantage. So if they score you 3-2 crown and now defend the crown out the 3-2 come back and you're bad. You don't need to go and try to find 3-3. After you saw 4, that is 2. You don't need to go and fight to try to get just say nothing at the game I didn't understand. Myxtro, me ba no, o ma me 5 minutes and I'll make sure call. Oh, so we
are
minutes.
Remember saying 2. Okay, well, me man 2 minutes on call. Time. I'm here time.
So I asked 2 questions. Say, what I would say, Yemfa Andre and co-work up. I only have 1 question for you. Let's look at the forward line, all right, and see which player can we genuinely say Andre is better than. Let's put him out and then put Andre inside. If we can find that player, I don't have a problem.
No, but that is not the thinking of the coach. The coach will feel that the coach feels that every position there should be about 2 or 3 players.
No problem. And the 2 or 3 players. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking starting position. Forward line, I'm a boy. So I'm saying of all the options, if you think that there's space for him, we can take out. Let's say we are taking 8 attackers or we are taking 6 attackers. All right.
Okay.
and we mentioned 6 attackers now. Which of them do you think we should take out and put Andre Ayew? That's what I'm saying. If we can find a name, for me, I'm okay with it. Okay. It's not. This is not a case of mimpe. Let's do an honest analysis. And now all the bar say it's not necessarily about the football. Yeah. It's about leadership. And I'm saying,
you can captain from the bench.
Yeah, exactly. Myxtro. Why? And I say, the leadership, no problem. It's a valid point. But I also want to know, what about his leadership will we miss if we don't take him to the World Cup? Or let me put it this way. Let me ask a question in a positive way.
Okay.
What will we gain from his presence that if he's not there, we will miss? And also, so those people, I'm helping all the different sides to make the argument. So when you make that, so what is our argument now?
Yeah.
They make catch on say, what they make the argument in that direction? Say, Andre, the leadership qualities, you know. Yes, to say young fan uncle walk up now. Behind and say.
But all leadership qualities. Do he? All leadership qualities.
2 minutes. I've been
maybe sounds to you all leadership qualities.
Andre, of course, if you don't have leadership qualities, he's led us to an under 20 World Cup. He has leadership qualities. In fact, Andre Ayew, look, I said this, Myxtro, and let me repeat. Let nobody go and misquote me anyway. I think some of the conversation about Andre Ayew going to the World Cup or more tilted towards disrespect. You can disagree. Yeah. Say, but you can't disrespect Andre Ayew for what he has done for this country.
Okay.
Andre Ayew is our most appearance maker in AFCON history. Not just by going to the tournament. We got 8 tournaments. Only we go be sock and any players who 8 AFCON tournaments. And not just about going. In terms of playing, we bought 36 matches at the AFCON. There's no other player that has played more AFCON games than Andre Ayew. And he's done it on the more than 8 coaches.
Yeah.
In terms of will be sex tape and all the threatening to say one for me and may use sex tape. It's because he has earned it.
Okay.
So let's give him that respect. He's a legend. Now, the last point, the reason I came back here, and they say, all the argument about saying Andre Nko, I think the Kanija Asempa, and we all need to avert our minds to it. The coach has said publicly, say Andre Ayew is not in his plans.
Yeah.
As for that one, and Yaman America, it's the coach who said it. And when the coach didn't have Andre Ayew, World Cup. When he said it, it was after AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
After that, we've played 2 qualifying series.
Yeah.
The first one was AFCON. He didn't call Andre Ayew. That time he was playing. We didn't qualify. At that time, what was the conversation about why we didn't qualify? I don't think there's a single person that said we didn't qualify because Andre was in the team. So I'm saying that we put all the blame on who?
Otto, yeah.
And of all the blame we put on him, we never said it's because he didn't call Andre. Then we played World Cup qualifiers. Also now correcting the mistakes on the qualifier. Andre wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
I disagree with anybody that says, and Kanija Kai, I heard the men in Yajin say, because one book qualifiers in Tino, man called World Cup. Otto Addo himself played at the World Cup when he didn't play in the qualifiers. They're not on Jimmy Kase because Andre didn't play qualifiers and Nunti and non final call World Cup. No. The reasons have to go beyond say one book.
No, but that one is where the energy based on what Jordan Bekan. Jordan says ball qualifiers it's okay. No addition.
He says yeah, ball qualifies I say he doesn't think, and this is an opinion. I say I don't think we need new additions.
Additions into qualifiers.
I don't think or say no opinion.
No, but
in the end, he also said the coach makes the decision.
That finally.
So I'm saying I'm saying this, Myxtro.
Finally.
Yes. The World Cup that we are going to, for anybody that wants to argue for Andre Ayew to go to the World Cup, I've said this and I'm repeating, that they have the right to campaign for Andre Ayew to go to the World Cup. And they have the right to campaign based on non-footballing reasons. I know Yehuda. Even Ghana, when we took Stephen Appiah to the World Cup in 2010, it was not for footballing reasons. For 2 years before that, not on ball.
Yeah.
It was for other reasons. So let's not pretend say a bin see that. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Sometimes we try to do things like this is the first time. It's not the first time. So all those people, they have their right. And then number 2, in fact, the examples abound. Roger Miller Mekai or call World Cup. In fact, at that time, he had no business being in the Cameroon team. Now, 1 year before, no ball. But on the crowd, he wasn't just a member of the squad. He contributed, and gave us one of the most iconic World Cup celebrations in the history of the World Cup. So anybody that is campaigning for Andre Ayew to go to the World Cup, they have the right to do so, and they can do so and continue to do so. All I will say is that at the end of the day, the coach makes the decision.
The final decision. That's what.
We gave him a job to do. And the job that he's doing, when he fails, we blame him. When he succeeds, we blame him because we feel like Ono and a young man with the expertise to run. And if in his wisdom he thinks Andre can contribute to his team on the field or off the field, and he decides that I'm changing my mind about Andre Ayew, the men in the car and my sister Martin says, World Cup. We should support him.
Okay.
If he also says, margining society, I don't think Andre will contribute to my team at the World Cup. We should support the coach.
Very well. Mate, Fento Yeda say, Yan discussion here, the boy coach no make that a decision whether or the Bekwana so on fan encore. I got my power. Okay.
Eti me bo quick no pray na ya rest na won some siete volume no ye check it my was messages neighbor it was so young adwuma na atia my show enra it was games here were nice games. None of the games and Kwabia so you bet maka say game we there I so me person me hwi na me start fi the story of Bodo.
Okay. My own Bodo.
My show they are doing extremely well. No, me nim so be that can say they are going to go into this game Sporting and share one goal. And match to 3 goals to 0.
Yeah.
And there's another memorable Champions League night. And that is Bodo. Match to fairy tale. They could do Porto DNB. And they are playing well on Yasa Grow. The first ever Norwegian team are winning 5 successive matches in the Champions League.
Wow.
That is Bodo. They have done so well. History and the teams are also
me too.
And yes, John for no show mo. Washe City, Washe Atletico, Inter home and away, and they want Sporting CPA. That is Bodo for you. Oh my goodness. The first ever Champions League campaign. Yes, why you be there? Not to some Bodo is doing some wonderful jobs there. And I said, Dodo Nico Kufono, Mumufono, Yade Como, Bodo ultimate sports show. Amoya party at
now,
Paphos, and this year they mean who Paphos. Say Paphos. Majo.
Yes, sir.
Arsenal, they are not still looks open.
Yeah,
they can do it at the Emirates. I mean, 1-1 here. Going back will be able to miss. The Bay Arena have a penalty. A point 9 minutes in a part. Ultimately, penalty. Be not complaining about it, but this is it. And a brilliant penalty. I mean,
we're brilliant.
Enka. Penalty. Enka. Yeah, sure, I was Enka.
Okay.
The rest in India, you go get time moment show. Number that you are the bema. Sabe ya be from befa. Okay, o from befa. Sabe ya be penis so the match na man no.
And only answer.
Hey, it told you over to. Akaso be chena. 1-1. That was a good result for Mikel Arteta because naka unbeaten na all corner the other kebe say. This good to me ya draw. Penalty dear boy. Na.
We there. Your friends say I mean
Mikel Arteta
the game had very different periods. We started the game quite well, had a massive chance with Martinelli, we hit the crossbar. In those moments you score, the game changes completely. We had certain dominance, but we didn't finish enough actions, and that allows certain counter-attack, especially when we were hitting the box, and they are quite dangerous with that. We wanted to start very strong in the second half, and we done completely the opposite. Start not paying enough attention on the kickoff, which we already discussed before the match. So then they have a clear header, and after that they score the goal. And then it's obviously game on, and the tide changes completely. So after that we had to stay emotionally very composed. We improved in certain areas. With the changes, I think we improved as well. We had more presence, more threat on the wings, and at the end we found a way to draw the match.
In the end, we found a way to draw the match. I don't know, Asempa, Mikel Arteta the tuja. Now at the Real de Metropolitano, Paris Saint-Germain, hey, Parc des Princes. And the likes of Bakola, Dembele, Vitinha, Wamunya, Kvaratskhelia, and so the Bako can. I show 5-2 the other thing. But let's see how the second leg in the Besiako, because Chelsea so share 3 goals that pushy at no extra time there, and yet far beyond Chelsea to do. But say goalkeeper we are, or they know what Kwakushiana, but Luis Enrique Songo after the game needs me.
Well, it has been so difficult, but I think everybody was happy. Everybody supporting PSG because the result is good. But I think it was tough, very tough. Both teams trying to play our football, complicated. But I think we deserve to win that match. This is the most important moment in this competition, and now it's time to play away against Chelsea, and it's going to be tough. We know the difficulty, and I think today we played at a high level with difficulties because they are a great side, but I try to analyze the match, to judge everything, and try to play the second match at the same way that we did today, trying to win the match. That's the best mentality, because if we think about defending our result, I think it's a big mistake, and we are trying to do something different.
Wow. Okay, and now there's someone to drown. I mean, we are revenge there. But we wait to see what happens in the second leg. Say, can be also Chelsea beat Mababaka. Liam Bosinwa, our manager, Chelsea. What did he say? A disappointing result. But our second leg in the best.
We made a mistake on the third goal and we didn't react well to a setback. We didn't stay calm. In that moment, 3-2 even, we're really in the tie. We're in the tie. And then Kvaratskhelia scores an unbelievable shot. And that happens. And at this level, the quality of players on both sides, we're an inch away from 3-3. The disappointing one, you never want to lose a game, but the 5th goal in that moment after a flashpoint, we don't keep our heads in that moment. We don't keep our cool. They break our press and score a 5th goal. It makes it very difficult to come back from, but it's not impossible. You have risks playing everywhere you play. You can kick the ball long, it can come back very quickly into your net, or you can play short and build. That's the risk that we take. Myself, I'm accountable to that. I asked the team to play a certain way. Yeah, it's a shame because of those build moments, we had more control in the game than what most teams do here.
Right, Rosinwa says it is not impossible. Yes, man, sure it's true. 5-2, it is not impossible. So anything can happen next week.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, was it? It's not impossible. It's possible. I mean, I bet you my CD. I bet you my CD.
Yeah, that we see.
Oh, Myxtro. Now to the Stadio Bernabeu.
Okay.
If you have a lesson, you just have to teach them a little lesson to grandmasters or say the chair of level kakra use and yake to we chane ke to ebi mo say fine and say me ne wotisi kwawi na me ka se be me kai be ko na me di wachi a ye kon de obehye da de fe me di wachi kakra na wo de fe say kwan nye wo de fe de tisi so a
na wa kwaja no
why na kwaja no o ka kese sei ti wo bedu 15 minutes na me fe na me fo be pono say I be go ka no de 2.
Oh, sir.
And I still am so mre.
Car na say driver.
Car no say yeah. And I still am so that me G make us media no. Ti me chimney din. Say o dey dey don start to see na eko. Oh chika papa o.
Akeka
oh chikapa.
Yeah me nya no.
Oh chikapa. Master, it was Federico Valverde night.
Of course.
What a game. What a goal. In fact, what a goals. But you say, go signal for me whom we want to choose. Beautiful goals.
Very, very.
In the history of the Champions League, midfielders are on the ultimate sports show. Considering his position, our ball park and so Benya this what are you talking about? Yeah. What are you talking? So it was a good night for Real Madrid. Jema Bello and Casa Kreja, Wabro. It is something sweet like this.
I think we have a plan. We believe in that plan, and the players give everything tonight. Fede was incredible, amazing night for him. He scored 3 goals. He ran like a crazy. So he's one of our captains, one of our leaders. I demand a lot of him, but I'm so happy for him because I think he deserves it. So really proud. We know that was preparing something on surprise. We knew that, and of course when I saw Doku and Savinho, I saw really clear his plan, and Fede was key to help train with Doku. That is a great wing, really fast, really dangerous, and of course Manchester City is a great team. You need to be really compact, really narrow, no space for them, and I think we did great.
Beloa, next somebody to draw, so they came with a plan, and a plan no a year a juba. Yes. 3-0 they are not in. Guardiola nowadays 7-2 draw. Was it the tie is nearly over? Nearly, just a year over. The tie is nearly over. Kokoda jo nana Jeremy say nearly over here second leg and yebebo ai e de near nearly over be ka say nearly etima kwede tie pe Guardiola.
Yeah, obviously 4-0 3-0 better than 4. A tough result, so we cannot deny it. I had the feeling that of course it's difficult sometimes to control transition when we lose the ball and they connect, they don't put the ball away and they contact for the next line and after Vinicius and the rest of the players can run. But I had the feeling that it was quite decent, well played. So we arrived, I don't know how many times in the byline for the individual actions from Jeremy, for the long balls in the second post, with especially for Antoine and Nico Riley, and the passes in the 6-yard box with 3 or 4 players were not able, not even to make the save from Courtois. We missed, I think, that action, especially the 50 minutes. The first goal, of course, was not well defended, and after good quality that they have with Valverde, with the assists for the players. Yeah, difficult result, but 6 days. So now recover, go to London, West Ham, and with our people, we will try.
Right, we'll try. Let's to try the idea. Try now, Bernardo Silva said, "Trainer, dear, Myxtro, no credit, no said that's best here. It is more difficult, but it's not over. It is difficult, but it is not over.
Wow.
And Joe Wahai, say Joe Pa, Joe Jai, Nebia, for example, Bia. It is difficult. That match is difficult.
Yeah.
But and just join to me match.
Difficult.
It is difficult.
Okay.
But over to me,
but the way do you want to me? Example,
it may say the match is difficult. Mr. Dominic. But over to me. Hey, it's match to Bernardo Silva.
It's difficult to speak about it because I would need to watch it again. My feeling on the pitch was that we actually started well the game, the first minutes, and then the environment, we couldn't control the transitions, and I think our team let the emotions change the game, because in a game where we were actually, in my opinion, we felt better, we felt comfortable, we were finding the right spaces. After conceding the first one, we lost the control. We stopped controlling the transitions, which is what they're good at. We stopped controlling the second balls. And when you play against Madrid with the quality that they have with their players, you pay the price for that. A learning game for the whole team. It's quite frustrating because even though we still believe it's possible, because in football a lot of things can happen. At halftime we were saying that the situation is bad, a lot of things that shouldn't have happened, but with one goal you're in the tie, and 3-0 makes it a bit more difficult. Still, now it feels really bad. Now it feels really dark. Tomorrow's another day, and for sure next week we will go to that game thinking that we have a chance.
You go into that game thinking that we have a chance. Next week, but this time, no be last. Smoothness level.
But Eric, yes. Report be a Eba. Mame the ECG. Would him say Nancy Dumso no Eba. Say Dumsi say the city no. But it be one of my unexpected. When in Naswa na Aba. In fact, area BT say Jungle Avenue and Sunflower Resident East Legon. For some time now, unexpected outages be Kanyane ma your mama near Uwana a do much say disturb pa and you best share the ECG say omo a moment in no more and prioritize restoring that power fluctuations are also with these areas. What you say and come ebana and pleasant and you best share ECG say areas are Jungle Avenue and Sunflower residents are East Legon. Can I say the Bobo Bonanina say enti ECG 8 year and penny4 Emma Omonai Momo to Nafi Omoma Omaninko to restore that area power. Yes, Roma, we any kakra and pay yes, Roma, because no ma SS any problems are ebano. Hard those areas.
Now, Etienne Nedi Koso, and Benabawa, what the second leg has for us. But I can't say, you know, Guardiola, Chama, I said, no, or top manager, it is or Bebo Champions League, the Myxtro, and my defeat, no, a joint. Why equal? The joint heaviest first leg defeat in the Champions League. Yes.
Okay.
For Barcelona in the 2014-2015 season.
Okay.
Yes, semi-final.
Also far back.
Yes. And my show. I'm not sure.
Masa. Wabono from
yeah. Macho, you're player of the week. Only about your fortune. I'm player of the week, mommy. Yes. P.A. Brand here, Karaskelia. Nidium.
Okay.
About 2 goals. As I assist. I was like him on the Chelsea boy, you know. And Federico Valverde, Susudiwaha. These 2 players, Maestro. Mikel Olise, also shortlist, also about 2 goals, 1 assist. Abra Bayern Munich, Atlanta, no. And Julian Alvarez also avoid 2 goals, assist. Abra Tottenham, no.
Fantastic.
These players, Mikel Olise, Julian Alvarez, Federico Valverde, Kvaratskhelia, when and a player of the week, Champions League anymore. Because of time, until the Asempa Champions League, the stories now, with Jama Elia Cancer for the next Europa League and Conference League to say, almost the ano, they have a query. And by a puppy beyond Toma, and what Girls Lounge and Restaurant, Maestro, it was
Yantia Chairman Kojo.
It was massive. It was massive. It was massive. It was massive. It was massive.
Commando. And all the workers of Wiggles Lounge and Restaurant.
Yes.
It was super massive.
And the ladies there too are wonderful.
Wonderful.
Susie, Jennifer.
Okay.
They are doing well. They are doing.
Okay.
Me come be a makotena na mu na say frame na mo yam hostel. Me chikra, my to me sika na obeje.
Yeah.
And as we come be ask some your favor no. But we girls there, you know. And my say me come watch you. The place.
Oh, that be
upliftment na no day. The whole area. Who do what was way different. And it was a beautiful night. Yeah, launch it. So we are coming to a pub near you. Next week so say besa baby fofro. It's rather superb. So next week, when Pacho we a pub, and next week and beyond.
Okay.
Pub now per se bahwa. 024 0249 136744 0249 136744. Just tell us and let us know say what pub you are per se about there. Baby. It is just young pub series, you know. Build up to the 30th of May, the biggest one on Havana. And so next week, you must out to be near the idea. I was Yana the Nankasaka Kejwana, Erica C. Dubody. My fancy na Okopiemu Ewo Odokwa. The Code Eye Shop.
Okay.
The Code Eye Shop.
Okay.
Me catch the cave in Ponce. Me ne unyina kita phone pe but odie no nanim chen me. Oh ne nam 9. And I gave him point say ono oton phone bia bi.
Okay.
I no any specialty say iPhone any live pa. But a bano ye other phone say they ukita bia say person me ba level I mean problem. And no it's Samsung win there any back original we be original. It be nice. Until you check K from Pond the Code Eye Shop. Fantastic morning going out to K from Pond and Ano pay. Abuja master me jam the amount. Now what was why?
Very well Abuja for Asempa FM senior 94.7 the foreign minister and Abuja for Martin and Kase or the super latest thing na the abre and pay ewo eye jumadi so yaba no ntiama no nkomo no echi kakra na
City will qualify. Chelsea will qualify. As to how they do it, I can't tell. I don't know, but they will qualify. Just as Arsenal will go all the way to the finals. Arsenal baby amona mu ide someone to qualify there. And I say semora. Arsenal for baby amona mu.
Arsenal there okay me and Koma say. Eric Matimeda sepa yama bedafo entenase na yentoa so DBS Industries Limited and Chelsea papa the abase open allosin roofing sheet na open exciting discounter DBS Industries Limited and I pay make come for the ama omre and Chelsea papa the ma homeowners and contractors na say between na etimi abu awomo ama bibia so etimi akwe na yenkrabata na edoso pa o nkran 0240844444 and Kumasi 05060044141 Takrade 05060044242 DBS Industries Limited was the roofing papa efie eno Master Martin na hoye bibia eboko de nyame ase Brian na ye enura game ba ko a wo hwe no ye ni ho nkoma kakra na fi wi a ye tumi ato
mameda say no nyi nyina na ekopie mu Wiggles. I shared the Champions League game will be and you know that the game I know be any was Kesepa was the Real Madrid game against Manchester City. And Myxtro, okay, I know that after Real Madrid game after say Valverde team a boss a hat-trick no. After City, it's me and my Real Madrid shown by 3-0 no. One of the major concerns, one of the major topics are about Nam Famem Kesepa, and then after the game, no Tamana, Yenu Kokukanija, or my Russian name, or some other can say, I come here say the notion said the GPL is the most attractive and the best league in the world. And I say, and yes, I know who the brothers in the
EPL.
Yeah. Okay. When you look at results across Wembley, any Tuesday. My you attempted to believe say EPL for no go win machine.
Oh, sir.
Yeah. No EPL team winning. 5 out of the 6 EPL teams in almost placing in the top 8.
Okay.
In Tiokoba so number come first. The advantages are a woman is placing the top 8 in the group phase now. That's the league phase now.
Okay.
Or first leg in Albert away, so that you get the opportunity to play the second leg at home. The other English teams, the team that when is the Newcastle play, and the second Barcelona placing the top 8 in Newcastle play the home first. Newcastle will draw to Barcelona in the late penalty. Yamila Matika.
Yeah.
Liverpool will see away to Galatasaray. Arsenal against Bayer Leverkusen. One of the teams who are disappointing because the power English teams. Arsenal against Bayer Leverkusen.
Arsenal, okay.
Very, just say Leverkusen 6th. Bundesliga league table.
Yeah.
Arsenal Arsenal winning the 8 games in our league phase. Now we played against the Leverkusen team. Now Arsenal needed 8-minute penalty to come.
Okay.
Tottenham Hotspur, they were all over the place against Atletico. Mistakes, coach, go to the or they inexperienced young goalkeeper. Within the 17 minutes, if you consider mistakes, some consider 2 goals. You're shown by 5 goals to 2. Chelsea, and I'm gonna say almost set up in the same way. Maresca here in the World Club Championship finals that they will have a see because PSG for no 18 beer almost attacking football. Almost opportunity on a good day on which other spanto. But ultimately read the game very well. Now to be catch on the break. When you have fast breaks now, you can win a good result against them. And Monaco did it. I know that Chelsea and team. Chelsea usually some key mistakes we were trying to team almost by 5 goals to 2. Then another shocking result was Real Madrid against Manchester City. Manchester City go into the game. The first time we was in the first season against Monaco. Manchester game, I think one of the betting companies. Monaco need Manchester City on board. Monaco Jibona Myxtro. Now I had Man City, but over 1 million City in Timon. So I went to PC Nibu me check his starting. Then I realized that. When you go keep on a film, 10 players now about Mbobono. You move 5 offensive players, 5 defensive players. So
10 players, no?
10 players. What it means
5 you're saying?
Offensive players and a 5 defensive players.
Okay.
So what it means is, but it's difficult for you to gain possession. It's in that game. So okay, Pep Guardiola first season of Manchester City, Monaco in the film. Only did by 2 goals margin. Or Monaco, I think 4-2 was the same. Etihad. Monaco share 3-1. That was the time Bernardo Silva moved Bakayoko so Monaco team Mbappe mu no mo share about 3 goals to 1 in the film. It's that game that Monsieur that say whenever Guardiola now whenever team be ever set up. Now one more attacking players. Ukrabo na we good ubetun Ukrabo be ball free sama. Only players who are built to win the ball because you only have 1 number 6. And the social time Manchester what is hard in the ball Manchester share and then he did the same thing again. There were 5 attacking players, 5 defensive players. Do you have Madrid 3 goals? Don't show me. The moment the Madrid be breaking, even one of the goals, Courtois I saw a long ball to near the show.
A long one.
Yeah. To Courtois a long ball near the show. The moment that was the first goal. The moment I Uber set up, City set up, say 4-1-4-1, and the only defensive-minded player apart from the defenders was Rodri.
Okay.
It when you set up like this, who grab on now? Oh, I'm sorry. Who grab 4-1-3-2. Defenders 4. 1 holding midfielder. Attackers now was Savinho, or Bernardo Silva, or Doku, or Semenyo, or Haaland. These players in without the ball, bien or good in terms of winning the ball.
Okay.
We are not being defenders for O'Reilly, Maguire, Ruben Diaz. And a Kushner, no, and I have to go keep Donnarumma. out of these players, so 4-year defenders, you know, say about half more they will be defenders on between attack.
Okay.
But most of the football, yeah, who might will be the only what football, what can see a power in Fifi. The middle of the pitch. The middle of the pitch now, one of the team in J-ball now, all thinking how to go and break your back four and your back line. City in Fifi one. Say a better format for the square, Rodri Pet in the team winning ball one defensive minded player. So the moment I only team there about the team only attackers they rely on counter attacks and breaks. That's why Pep Guardiola, like I said, yeah, but I see they played better than the result. Over more because who are more attacking players. At the they line up number 10 for the Zidane money at home club number. But a G-ball from Zidane, you want to be G-ball through Ronaldinho want to be City line up was more of attacking players. Okay. That's why Madrid a cut home on the break and almost had 3 goals. It is difficult for the English team to turn the tide.
But they be bedding and they know you
football. So be sure be 3, 4, 5 near the goal, you know. A bar easy. But say game is a question 4 and 3. It's not easy. Now City go into the second leg. Tottenham go into the second leg. Chelsea go into the second leg.
Arsenal
put a draw to turn a 3-goal deficit. Opponent don't say we shall 3 and I pay. Oh my God, 3. Okay. It is over.
Okay.
Chelsea, it is over. And I think a big, huge statement on the English Premier League that tag has been the best league in the world. No? And none of that brand of Dentino.
Just because of a game?
No, because of 6 games. No game can go.
Different clubs?
Yes, different clubs. And then was our Universal setting for the English Premier League. It's a different club in America, the English Premier League. When 5 English teams are advancing into the top 8, I came here saying that the Premiership have proved their supremacy. Now, out of that 5 now, Newcastle can weigh 6. The last time ABC was 2022-2023. And on the Champions League, there, English team behind me winning. But this time round, 6 the match will be behind me winning. Liverpool cry now you see what chance can come. Lose you away. And if you look at the way Liverpool defenders next year, where they were almost a chances are. Galatasaray is very Turkish team to be a poor away, but it's not over.
Okay, yeah, first way.
Arsenal pen and say they will be very solid with Fienia, but almost there's going to be 1-3-1-3. 1-3-1-3 because for you to go to Leverkusen, teams blasting off, PSG blasting off by 5 goals to something. Leverkusen, Atlanta also blasting off. So I don't know why.
Arsenal bonus.
I'm not blaming the Premier League teams. I'm loaded with fixtures. I don't know. Ebizo Kasebia. Teams need be open and don't show money in the state of the difficult for them to over. But Real Madrid team and you can't even spot where the goal is coming from. We're able to score 3 goals.
Okay.
I think City lost because of Guardiola. He has done this over and over again against Manchester. Even against Spurs. He plays 5 attackers, 5 defenders. And I on 1 mistakes. And I know substitution beyond for Bibiama. Your 2 goals on America.
Okay.
Well, yes, he's been touted as the best coach in our generation. But I think anytime Bia or cook game Baba on paper opponent no chain on me. We had times I was or Bayern Munich about 3 seasons in the Champions League. 1 against Barcelona, 1 against Atletico Madrid, 1 against Real Madrid. Real Madrid will lose by 5 goals to 1 on aggregate. Barcelona I think it was 4 or so aggregate at by 2-1. Debut on paper opponent no chain on Timmy. And I know that he did the same thing.
Okay. Master Bansen, fantastic. Master Asempa na yebehwe return legs no de yebekwa akwi ho say surprise for bi beba. Betano for so kan ho. Say arrive in Ghana now started strong with a welcome bonus of 2,000 Ghana cedis. When you na sika pena na chance no enti pay oba betano.com.gh. Na just say when a welcome bonus of 2,000 Ghana cedis. Ene eye obo yen avita ne dia kana emfaso bebre ene wechi enti woni yen hwemom na emfaso bebre no ensan emra Alasan Ibrahim Babangida the bookmaker otani ba Pepe Diawo baba atenase baba machen
yeah papa
na ohoye
alhamdulillah
ohoye on okay set nida kon kotoko set nida kon so atenase set machen na bibia bokode
na mi adum baba se ne hoye
Baba ebia eni ma ko ya ma na o wenden
baba na wo hu me se obi ana ne ho nye ala na wo hu ya na wo amanfo ho chire wo
ne hu ya chese onyare
nya me ne da na se
amanfo
ho chire wo Like electricity is never life. Water is life. Water is the only life. Don't let anybody deceive you that electricity is life. Water is life. And this city, we are struggling with water. So let me baby back one electricity I go off for 1 week. Which area? 1 week non-stop.
Unless the transformer say.
These are them. Wow, transformer. You see, sorry, and I say, I'm coming to Mama. You see, waste. And I said,
enjoy to be 3 weeks, 1 month.
Mama, events, or the moment fast had and communication issues in so. Mama, issues because Babangida dear. O can denya the obetia se won kan ya because oye djuma o isi
Papa Mansu ade ba ko me fine me nko me be me nwura ho no na me hu ye Papa Mansu kebab ni gizzard bo nya yenden as citizens tilapia and catfishes ne bo nya yenden and I me top power 300 cedi me say me I need 2 weeks in the sun me but only 2 weeks in the sun yo the importance of power I said ni bobosi but oye 300 ko wa e hano from time all hotel and ho akoto or use the app ato nyina e hano Papa Mama so catfish bo nya ne den se otrase no na
odi sesi anybody odi sesi anybody
obi abo ni ho a okoto power e hano dey na e hayen the extent at which in fact the speed o ku 300 cedis akoto na first,
me no kwa yase mana esa na with this bomb tiri no top powers with this escalator power na esa 3 days and kabe complain and so in the next 3 seconds
menya power fan to my tide ka go check yase
okay mummy enye power there mummy enye power there na mumra me issues so okay baba mama chance o hoye na fe ni ento aso issues nyina enura positive said e kan dem reconciliation committee for adwuma na abem pepepepe ma ya adwuma ama de no mu nyina hwe ni teams ni no resource no mo hwe ni mu no ati aba ama asumdwe aba kama ba MTN Africa enso o weekend e na fi Masu didi dramani enkoma no pe ye de ba oti eye berima etu ahene eni mpanifo enka baba yenko
Papa Myxtro mama nchia watiefo mama nchia the president of Nick Group of Companies Ghana Link Network Services ekahubi
Nick
yes Nick
Danso
yes usikani Nick Danso yes enchia na no Papa Sanan say wote oil marketing companies no omo complaints are omo de buy led by Goyle say Papa Myxtro the company your friend a customs integrated customs management system ICUMS no and the mother company and Ghana Link na ICUMS no papa and a platform they establish a process tax liability payments oil marketing companies in the ma buy until unse ICUMS no system hu hia pa they say bia ho koto chema pe na bia na akwafa asemaba so oil marketing companies no the release led by Goyle say ICUMS system no na ashata enam so a disrupt to payments platform wo mu supplies ayeden and the papa Ghana Link agina so a release a communique by the head of public relations of Ghana Link Network Service papa me ball my baso papa say me a stakeholder o mine you nyina ye timobi what you say and the papa me Ghana Link abaso say come say with your permission say on court following internal monitoring and stakeholder engagement after becoming aware of OMC's allegation Ghana Link engaged the National Petroleum Authority to ascertain the facts surrounding the matter. Our checks indicate that the operational challenge in question does not relate to ICUMS, but rather Enterprise Relational Database Management System of NPA. Papa, the bomb Mr. Nick Danso Abiama Baso say no matter the allegations and detractions and whatever. Mike
Bonsu say good morning, Myxtro. Respectfully, tell Baba that electricity is life because someone on life support machine at the hospital needs electricity more than water, even though they are both crucial. And Mike Bonsu
is true. yabo match awie
elevator
yabo match awie obi pani bia frame baba na mu coach ni de wasa na se nko ye ni say na odi we gira 3 na nka o ma we dash ko ani o ka say na mi gira phone so is true ampa director ampa is true my wife say na we say na nko no ni bia is true ya o ka ni na is true
it's true you na nko no no
Baba Brian
Papa over the weekend said you can MTN FA Cup matches because Nana ose hono na me network no interrupt kakra na ose etu ahene mo sesan.
Well, etu ahene ebe responded to Masud Didi Dramani somebody to da. So wontie Didi Dramani na mama ma wontie Dramani koma o de buy after omni baseke ebo draw no. Na supporters ne ka tactics nya adwuma onya de the pressure ba we any ano year the supporters no.
That is the reality. So you need to know your team very well. We don't have what we have is what we are presenting. What we have is what we are presenting. We are managing the team. What we have is what we are presenting. So even me, I don't expect too much from the player who is doing his very, very best in that moment. We don't have. What we have is what we are managing. So we keep managing until a time when we can say that, okay, I think that we can have more possibilities. We don't have. We could have also lost, judging from where we had a record and then still pushing with the tendency that we still can score because we know the outcome of this game was important. We know nobody can tell us what we have to do in terms of our way. We know, but sometimes you can't control it. Outcomes, coaches don't control outcomes. When the opponent is going to strike a goal, you cannot start from where you are and then ask the ball not to get into your goal. You can't. You can only hope that your team can make use of solving the problems and then making the right decisions. And this is very clear. That is the reality. So you need to know your team very well. We don't have. What we have is what we are presenting. What we have is what we are presenting. We are managing the team.
Okay, enti we eni nkoma aye Masud ede baye ema aye be metu ahene mo so ebe
Papa Myxtro
Baba
just like Eka said electricity is life, water is life, they are all true. I think very much you are any Didi Dramani mo obia position is true. Papa Myxtro, it could be true because one, from Didi Dramani's perspective, and the House of Folk after 25 matches at me 41 points or that fourth on the league log mo tu ahene mo be kasa. That is I don't know whether you agree with me. That is, and those who align themselves to the assertion of Didi Dramani, FO say, any somewhere Saudi amu ebonia pa o. Nyamuna na after week 33, number 41 pointer, you need just a draw at Brekum Golden City Park and House of Folk to survive in the league. Those were even times has a top players at me overhauling a whole squad of bare 11 players. Now recruitment team led by Newtown and Labadi as you have a new set of players. Papa, in the second round, you be here. Transfer window now has opportunity or signed load in players, yet resource was not coming. Now it is a net with this limited resource. And the FIFA transfer ban at the House of Folk. So our coach in managing now from Udia. What can and many bands need a common argument. Or see, coaches don't control results. Yes, coaches are like lawyers, they don't control judgment. Judgment, you know, every his lordship the judge, irrespective of so far lawyer equal to or lawyer Godfrey Dame or lawyer Fenyomake or lawyer Speaker Bagbin. Judgment in free lawyer no and just as a coach, what we're implementing the system also say some of the players in the Quran or man from dia or more no one say is enough to ultimately criticize such a player.
They are trying.
They are trying their utmost best. And that is Didi's perspective, and it is true. Papa Myxtro to a two ahenemon. Yeah. Now you best start the season.
But a two ahenes point was that Didi Dramani is a good coach.
Yeah.
System in M1.
Yes.
Or feel say or see a supported Didi more. What you say? Because over the years, baby, Didi could be a successful.
Yes.
Into who why our Bahanama as a host.
And with the current trend of House of Folk in the last decade, Didi is also successful at us. In the last 5 seasons, Yastika, and with Didi's current position, he has succeeded. We're breaking the pass mark.
And supporters in Hunisa.
Papa Myxtro Honan Kamibe, supporters in Hunisa because, as usual, like I said, the season be able to start here has management and a leader. leaders or people who are in authority, Emma claims of hope. Say there is going to be a revival, there is going to be a restoration. The glorious days is coming. Now, mama, mo hope no. Now, boss MTN FA Cup. Now, Division 1 club will be no be House of Folk free mu. And then, Papa, a very sad. Say we a fan supporter of House of Folk. Ube who said the last 4 home matches are House of Folk. That was against Dreams on January 16-0-0. If you know away, 11-1 the Sakwasha 3. Papa Myxtro about the next home match against struggling Bechem United now ending 0-0. Now if you now go Kumasi no kwasha kotoko 1-0. Then the next home match abebo BM a relegation threatening Brekum Chelsea. Then also at home now result to 0-0. Then from there this time round now Cowboy 0 now ukwa win it. But after drawing Chelsea, then it means that next away game no can hope beba uko baby ania wako sinki by 2-1.
Yeah.
So they feel that a moment like against Basake Holy Stars there. Nanka has it me win ya. Papa Myxtro, Nanka acquire say, okay, this time you will cry a home. But for 4 consecutive home match, out of a possible 12 points, House of Folk are amassed 4 out of the last 4 home matches. And Papa, it's such a bad result. Our supporters will not feel comfortable. Senka, this is a trend that air go away. And Nanka home no cry no air win here. Papa, who say we are a supporter of the club? Home no, you see it as a fortress.
Yeah,
and you see it team biba hobe shawa wakaseti yaw. And I know near J Kraku, media ma be share Vision FC 2-1. I saw how the supporters were reacting towards the referee. But on that day, apart from referee Nusuba and Biana Enye, we failed to give Mediama the thumbs up that they had a good team. Oh, it is an anke scoreline be a told Takwa Nanka have fans, but because they saw that it is near J Kraku, and it is obvious among all the clubs. Diana Alusu matches here, but Vision Koshe no Domano, Atapakuna Dabepemene. And he has now come to realize that Michael Osekre, as chief of staff of GFA and as chief of staff of the second vice president of CAP and as president of Vision FC, Mike is undefeatable as far as Atapoku is concerned. What consider? And the Papa Myxtro say, House of Folk any resource will fear. It is a problem that Didi must admit. Say, no, on your house fan, but a house employee. And it comes from 2 different perspectives.
He's a professional.
Yes, he's a professional. Has a high, all as a professional. But to the fans, to the admirers of House of Folk, to the supporters who worship us, it is a downward trend for them. And to did this, be afraid about us. I mean, 2 abanka baby. I met 2 man did in say. At you and I say, who say administration, no system, no name. This is not the first coach about system. I'm one.
But we did it. But
I'm not saying this. Let me say, or refer to authorities. Say they are not lending him the help, the required helping hand.
Yeah.
Did that fourth? Also, I'm one. Now you are not telling the Kobidos who go in free training grounds so management.
No, but the difference is that we did it this time around. We need the opportunity to buy place. I want to know.
Yes.
Echo. As a window, you be in me. First, be a close. Second,
yes.
But only opportunity because of a car.
I'll be me to a bank. I want to me to a and I person who says, "You are 100% or say management management. The as far as we are concerned, any pami no pay. New town will abide the management for
New town you nipa.
What you say?
New town ben.
Alaji Ibrahim Amolo mo. Omo na eya adwuma no. Why management for Frobeni and Nimno Kaho, administrative staff?
No, Baba, Omania new MDOs. This is structure as a
MD no office. I will take care of administrative work in Ibibia. MD by was player. Players in a good house and why MD Ameton. Technical team, why MD never. MD Batu, and before MD Mayano, there was an M and a D. No more yaguma and MD me can't judge say one
okay Mate yamfasi na Nida Cobra Baba Dini Sibra na Yansan Queen.
Would you want to make one fast and Fifiama?
Say once I was ready. Well go
ni
on him and rana Minya Panyati Coach Didi post match interview and I saw a frustrated Didi Dramani. Yes. Papa no, I say Nabemu Yebu. To be honest.
Abembuba.
Yes. And Mitinasi. But on him, let's place it on record, say. I'm not the drama a bar house of folk. And I inclusive registration window. Not ban me at the house of folk. So. Yes.
Naban news in the American Crown one,
because by me checks, no, or submit a list of players via Nanka Ope. Uncle Pe. But Ninsanka. Ninsa Anka, those players, no. But Baba, only BB for last season House of Folk performance.
Yeah.
To this season, last season out of 34 league games now has boy, you know, almost 30 goals. I consider, I think 9 of them, but almost 30 goals.
Yeah.
What it means is that almost to me I share 1 goal per game. And I'm a boy. 30 league matches. We share 30 goals and we guarantee 1 goal per game. And I'm a boy. It's clearly no. Who say goal scoring nankasano a problem.
Yeah.
This season has a share I think 17 goals this season. I consider 8 or 9. I can 9 matches everybody a US season no.
Yeah.
What it also means is say 1 year 30 goals no kwa almost share last season no.
I'm to be
share this season. 80 this is what 17. What is 17? I consider 9. 80 what's the probability say 9 matches na kanu? Obe to me I share 13. I got 13 goals. I said I equal 30 goals last season. It's not possible, sir. No football.
Bet me so see.
Bet me
32 goals out of 34 matches.
Out of 34. It is still
32 goals.
Still quite guarantee. Still quite guarantee 1 goal per game. Wow. And a problem I was a team nankasa no in management of the club nankasa tenase. No mo hwe. Onim say sign them way anti and has moving from the Accra Sports Stadium to the Legon Sports Stadium. So onim say no.
I can't pa.
Say omonya results no omon to mean winning matches goes to no so they have to live spiritually omonya strong go Accra Sports Stadium nti say omoko ha me omomufu ko Legon no me ka ho asem say e kama I say omo focus everything around results and omo forgetting the business aspect of the game no omo yi omani everything so because kwaku obi an obetumi aka kire me say obobo Legon Sports Stadium na obi so obowo Accra Sports Stadium na ye ka baby a e convenient for supporters say ombeko a e be Legon Sports Stadium no
sir why convenience I didn't say I didn't
Legon wo hwe wo mo Legon nyina no wo nyina sori no pa obi amuvu to Accra
Central
oba be ye ejuma
Accra for so Legon ko yedo
enye dabi kwaku baby
Legon ejuma ni ho
o say ejuma company be na wo Legon
University of Ghana Legon students e wo baby
oh the American say time obepon wa Accra say o call Legon traffic obefem ene ade enye easy but look so ye adwuma wa Accra one ministries Mokola demonstration or na ade no point adwuma so say o ka ko shebo Accra Sports no ye easy man she population na e wo osu
what if me fan Accra West
very good baby you want to see here
any ye chi
baba
yeah
who share eno
this side of the games are played on Sunday.
Oh, talk less of the day fan of ya Shalaja edu circle and stadium here afa no ko Legon
na we support Accra with these things I na share and come bia me stand supporter of House of Folk na Monday or Tuesday Wednesday I can leave and come and watch
you can leave your work okay
between Didi date or the buy husband who we are me boa wo
okay
yeah
because me say no the one strike can be crab by.
Mame Emfa Wema, good morning, senior. In as much as Didi may have a point, some way, somehow, let's not forget he brought in some players before the preseason.
Yes.
Solomon Agbesi, Abdul Karim, Henry Kwekubuating, Frank Duku, Prince Usukwabena, Godwin Kuto, etc. Can you also say he didn't bring in good attackers because he signed them? It's shared blame, I think.
Yes.
Hello, Kwakudia.
So you see, because Oba Didi was unveiled on 1st July.
Good.
The transfer ban was 22nd August.
You see?
Almost some few days to 2 months.
So let's not paint a picture.
No, but again. So to these players, that is why window ni be me. The first one was toy. Every half in one realizes mistakes be think a second be ya. Go back to me the argument. And also me
know we are. I'm not brushing the Okano entirely say, and yet, but the thing is, yes, only opportunity first one.
Yene fesina masaka
kana second window, what's the probability say they are okay, and our players are not going to say
the first place now, I don't buy anyway. Duku,
about 5 from Duku. Listen, no boss.
Solomon Agbesi not bad. Agbesi not bad.
Yeah, Duku
said that
Duku has not performed.
He started well.
But this is top 4. And other
centre back.
Karim
hasn't been bad. He's one of the best players. Yes.
Yeah, centre back is not bad. Very good. Osha players are I think in the eye for good players. In the eye for players, you're good.
And I agree with Myxtro that only opportunity in the second round that can be a
but I know the coach be because you can't always have in life when they're good personality. You also have to improve team.
No, other teams are no more any opportunity of buying.
Second half, Spurs Champions League final 2 seasons, not top player.
Not the
same coach. Liverpool League last season, one top player. And the end of the year because the amount is already
no, league, you know, cover Diaz by.
Last season, Liverpool one top player. One top player, no, DJ.
Player now onya plane crash onya accident no.
Oh no, Liverpool bet 3-4 years I don't know. That cannot be your excuse. But me tie na some now can say me me ka sem be say Didi is good coach. You need to money but most cases say na game no kotia na the post match interviews na chese na come so do. Or na say be can say man come ya major at one those kind of comments it doesn't anybody by free a free coach and no never. Say bibi wo ho ono afise nka e de mana obetua adwuma no mu a wo nensa no aka na mawo idea bi say ase bibi wo bi a ono nko nya mpanifon format but ontimi nya he feels that
bibi players
he feels that man no be brain ko beti man no ma wo obetua adwuma ni ade but in life nobody gets everything in life the kakra na when you have to make good use of it and we can't defend coaches so want to player want to say ni ade your man adwuma as a coach so may adwuma to no prepare your house and baby for which is the better position. So when you tell me say the outcome of the game and then how are we going to judge you as a coach?
I said you want no the yet man and players no
it doesn't tell you anything. The console the one you must deliver. Console you cover BBC for the man what you deliver.
Oh, so way different.
Way different.
Baba Jia to say Al Jazeera consoles and you should say high tech.
Yeah, but you knew.
Yes, they went to me for discussion for you.
Did the money. Onim has a folk team na sana obeji. Onim no ma break akra team ni mu asa na obeji. Now obewe team onim there is two things. It's either you resign or you do the work. Because you're a coach, what you man say you have to win games. So when you tell me say the outcome of games in then why are you paid as a coach? Because you're a coach, you're supposed to the outcome of a game determines the coach whether good or bad. The outcome of a game determines a coach. Yen keep you and I mean keep you. So when you tell me say the outcome of a game and you wasadia na wasadia dey you want to
on ka say na sadia o say materials or one no sometimes
you can say the outcome
they don't
control.
So if
control the outcome.
We're not saying that you have a full control of the outcome of the game, but the outcome of the game is the reason why I hire as a coach. You will be judged by the outcome of the game. It is sir coach catch us say on to control the outcome of the game. Then I think he has no business being on the bench.
Matemami now say na influence Master Bansen no over a decade Accra House of Folk changed coaches and players based on poor performance, but some denominators have been constant in all these field years. Prince Kofi Swedru and Prince Kofi Ede Eba Ebusia for Asempa FM Sinie 94.7 DC no na minuaba Efia Mankwa Tamaklu. I join me now share a year for da a year screen so a team sampa or hwehwe to so kama pa as usual if you are the ohunu na wa combination ni a year dressing kama na is enye fia na ohunu if you ma che
ya obi ade
na ho ye
yankopɔ dom
bibi e koso kama ho
mi adom ade achi a bibi ye adwuma de me ho ye
bibi ye adwuma
me ni pedua
bibia
why okay
oh okay
nti minya oboshe na wa hye me dollars no a ne na mawu
me ma dollar na me ma euro
bia
ope dollar na euro
so ho ye no de me be mada nti wo de no ye ntwe no so
okay
but wo say me ye public health specialist
okay
nti ene so ye world kidney day nti ma me fam wo say me ba me kura mi nsuo
kura wo nsuo
Myxtro mesre wani die me hia wo nti no mo nsuo ma me ye no nsuo mo ye no mo nsa so you think I said ja unya no you na make can refer but in general teso shisha nom ne sa ne ma no yente teso okay o da bp adro so no madro no enku be ma no ai se wo be wu na be chese me dwe me ma ho a ma men comedy no so ha dwen me ma mo ha dwen
adentia
yeah because onu madro no so ne be ma be wu nti onu madro na rather no wawu na o de be ma no ko sa o ba kro ni nti a wu kipi be ma onu madro no obesa nya be ma foforo
benya foforo no
nti be ma yesra mo ani die mu ye hia mo ye hia mo pa mo oni ma bebre mu aye nti no wadro jan san dodo nom na cigarette nom ne sa ne ma no teso na ye nye exercise wo modu bebre a hwesam o so betimi ate na so die amane mpa obi aho ye no nsuo mo no nsuo a ehokro kidneys ni mu efi bia na ye dwonso na watimi adwonso na ho aye odene ye ne say beboa because nipa efri mu ana wo da dialysis so no kwaku edoso ye tue ho free ba no pay de me da say one wo team no mama me opportunity don ro na me boy ye mo free wo school mu bebre be ko school be by infections ko adoso enti ye pese ye prevent kwa be na betimi a prevent sa de no eno ani suo ene samena so obeka ya covid ba ye hu say nyarwa infections binum na cholera nom ne ade bi ha yan record it's because the bia ye wo hye yensa kwaku mi be ma hye so dos mo obi so som table yi ma som obi atom obi asore na ma betina so but mi hu say efi wo mensa ho me de mensa be koma sum me de mensa be koma hwenim me de mensa be so aduane bi mu adi yan wo hye yensa koso ye schools mu enkra no be ko washroom na akra te say ni ensuo ni ho nti oba ya no de ne sa to aduane mu ne snacks bi o de ko no de ne sa tum nti dia no pay Smack Foundation Save Mother and Child ye wa ha ye kan ene say ye hia hand sanitizers ye hia washing liquid soaps and ye hia Veronica bucket and ye hia tanks na nkasa ye de filling suo sisi won ye tanks ni bi no and Veronica bucket ye gidi ye say so ensuo schools mu a na nkra ne ye ne o mo kasa no ofi washroom ba bi oba wo hye ne nsa okodi agrod ne nsa to form a ensuo ya available samna wo ho oba wo hye ne nsa eno hu ne ma na me hia nti companies ahodo mo liquid soaps mo hand sanitizers and our Veronica bucket and our tanks no ana sika ena wo de beba number ni madaroma me hu sensuo to but a form edin nanso kitu abia nsa momye moa ne ye ne sa enkra bebre infections ha wo madwen emma ebi kura lead to brain damage no ne ade ni nyina betumi akofo makrebu a ne nwumasua wo fom pa o ka say edin a ebu infection na edidi mu akwa adwen mu sa anti number ni 0549 73 66 13 0549 73 66 13 eya momo number filio for ya mankwa na wo so utimi e scan fa so ne yakoto bia Veronica bucket no and as tanks no and hand sanitizers any soap but some wo bia mo famre even tissues mpo ye wash and say we are see e be paper nti Myxtro ni team no ra Samiro nchime da o mase say mo ma me kwan me bompa ye say benya results na me ya do ma me ye hand washing day nti that time ne ye pese ye koye so de obia de wo bibia no
Yemfa numbers in sign to Debium
0549 73 66 13 0549 73 66 13 you will be a family.
Okay.
Na yentumi fa moa ema ensa hohoro enkoso hakra ye will be anya hand sanitizer so ko fie mabusua nkra no totobi ma wo mo enketwa no bi na hwehwe on bag mo enti nsuo ne samre ne osabre ya yemfa nkoye no hand sanitizer na anytime bia no wo hye won say prevent infections no bebre free ho
afia ye beda se pa nyame nka ho ye beda musuo
enne ye world kidney day
ye beda musuo
ye pese nyina in kidneys na ye health
kama
musuo mo memfa drinks and replace nsuo ensuo ye nsuo wo su come de na no akoto drink bia no sugar nko an wo me so no mu nsuo na flash it out na jonso memfere so jonso enye fere ni so no nsuo nko ade
Bejonso. Afia mankwa tamaklo yeda se pa na yebe support na bibia so etumi ayeka. Mabucha for Asempa FM sunie 94.7 yedi sia no na NLA 590 games so eboa ye kan ho pa star 59 star and as a star 59 hash eno na obebo na what select what follow the easy prompt no osika befu na obedi na say the noon rush na be ka ho nti draws no eye makomakomiensa in a day fa ho hyem ne di sika peche maybe bia enye kama fresh drop mineral water eye nsuo kan afiase enum nsuo upe eye nsupa anoma onom fresh drops still natural mineral water eno ne beboa ma wapom de no etimi asipi na asi eyeta ene de abuso ba bia eton nsuo bia akwa ubenya bi your 500 ml and your 20 liters jar and your sachet so ewo ho upe bi na etu aton a offering 0552250290 na fresh drop mineral water empenifo bejo so na obama ensupa ni bi na watumi anonom atonton na onye sika ediegu eye obatuo mu amabibia ayekama Emaros fonso eboye pa with the quality homewares from Italy and the aba edwaman so with the MI ope Ariston water heaters, water taps and kitchen sinks, WCs and more nyina Emaros na dia den se wo frɛ na utobia be bia wo Ghana ha a free nationwide delivery and Emaros for eye ediamao enti anope ya frɛ 0559 650682 0559 650682 ofreya ye Emaros home quality wares and na yedi free Italia yedi hunsem nyina no ediaba Electroland nso ekan o se Ramadan bremu enuoma bia beba beto we aso ye say Nasco TV eye fan bibia watetete so pa okuta 699 Ghana cedi a achede ene nuoma ade be free horom enya asem kuma Ramadan ninti ena yatetete nuoma so ediama enti wo twan de brai na bebu ani akonhoma na oni ni dwana bibia enye kama Sintex tank eye strong eye tough eye durable eye strong eye tough eye durable eno ne yedi stones yo na bibia so etimi akoye edi amaye pebito na bibia enye fine say ye fie say ye school say ye sorry obe stones yo dia eye Sintex na me come for edi amount 0244335168 na onse etimi akan eye strong eye tough eye durable omne ye aboafo a anopoyem so yaseme ye di Thursday's edition of the Ultimate Sports Show no ye de buy ye di see am a prophet na ya safo ni team no ato asopa na ye chairman Kwadwo e wo Wiggles Lounge and Restaurant and workers in commando and all the wonderful workers amo henra moje en feso ye da se papa especially chairman Kwadwo yanya kama pa emfama no na bibia enko ejowo yakono nana say ampofo agei anyway buy we say happy special birthday to my dear sister ama ampofu agei ene ye wawoda free wunua ye nana say ampofu agei a very beautiful soul ene ye wawoda nyame nshira papa nyame nshira papa na onto wonkom na nana say Mr. Ofri Amsterdam ba enche wunua ba birthday enye message tro keke kaki bia na odi akoche onua no and I say unua nso ase ne ho ofesino bam ne ho fe papa. So happy special birthday to you ama ampofu agei ampo for J enuaba no yɛde si ya na prophet na ya osafo any team no atake over me did your being kwaku Andy Ghana's Myxtro ni ochina yɛbɛsɛ sinkonya na yɛde Friday's edition of the Ultimate Sports Show no on behalf of the production team.